Hey, it's Barb, and in the past couple of weeks, I've been talking about the pieces of riding, and it's been lots of fun, and I've had lots of comments, and last week, I worked this guy on the flag just to demonstrate one of those points. Well, I got a question this week, and the question is, when I was working Nick, that this woman's trainer had said that he always asked her to step her horse back on the flag every turn before the turn, like stop, step back, and then turn. And that I didn't do that with Nick, and so she wondered about that. And so it got me thinking about a concept that goes across all disciplines. So I'm using Nick as an example on the flag, and I hope that that's helpful for the cutters and the cow horse people out there. But these concepts really go across all disciplines, and I think this is an important one for you to understand. So in everything that you do, every maneuver, every transition, every backup, every turn, every direction, there are sequences of movements. And some of those movements are really critical to the rest of the movement. And for working a flag or working a cow, when a horse rocks back, when the horse stops, then they rock back, and that becomes like a pivot platform, kind of like this. You stop, and then you pivot. You stop, and then you pivot. Well, when you stop, in order to pivot, there needs to be a weight shift. And in that weight shift back, that's what allows the horse to pivot without going forward. Because on a cow, if you go forward, you'll hit the cow in the butt and the cow runs around you or gets out of control. So as you become more experienced working a cow, what happens is that you begin, after you stop, you feel if your horse has automatically stepped back and set himself or herself. And when I did not step Nick back, that's because I could feel that he had shifted his weight back, and I didn't need to do that little schooling reminder. But when you're learning and you're working the flag or working a cow, oftentimes your trainer will say, step your horse back, to ensure that the horse keeps getting that same consistency of stepping back, and you develop that feeling of stepping back. So I'm going to show you that in just a moment. But my point for all disciplines is that when you get instruction about one little piece, one little movement, first of all, understand why, and second of all, do it consistently and get the feel of it, and then you begin to ride for that feeling of those individual pieces, and you won't be rushing through to get to the end of the movement, which is kind of what we think about. So here we go. I'm going to work Nick, and let's see how he does here. So I think I'll just step him up here and back him up just a little bit so he knows that we're going to do some work. I'm going to take a breath. Whew. Sit, step back. Okay, he feels relaxed but ready. So here we go. See how he took a step back on his own now. He kind of looked off there. Now he took a breath. He's looking here. Now he feels like he's on his hindquarters to me. And I did take a little step back. But what matters is if I feel like he's going to shift his weight back, which he did. Now he did not at that time. Whew. So I took a breath and shifted his weight back. Going to go again. Now he did on his own there. Awesome. So as you're learning maneuvers in your discipline, know what the feeling is that you want for the next piece, especially when it's such a critical piece, and in this case, for working cows, stepping back. So let's see if he's maintaining that. Pretty, Nick. Very nice. Good job, Nick. Now my job is to stay down, stay relaxed. I'm going to sit back again. Hey, he's doing a little hop there. Sit back. He stepped back on his own. Good job, except when he's stepping back, he's moving in a little bit. So now I need to rock him back. He moved in, so I got him straight again. And now he feels like he's on his butt. He's doing a little hop, so I'll just ask him to do a 360 here, 360, and do a pretty turn. Okay, so I hope that explains what we're talking about in terms of why I stepped him back and why I didn't step him back, and also for whatever the discipline is that you do, to think of those little pieces and to feel them and make sure you get them and don't rush them, because they're really critical to the sequence of everything that comes after that. Let me know what you think in the comments.